Hey YouTube, 85cc Master, starting the 03 Xr100 engine assembly now. So I got the stuff out here, cylinders, all that, gasket set, all that's here. First, if your engine was looking like mine, first want to put your cam chain in. If you took yours out, all you'd have to do is slide it down off that sprocket, then bunch it up, and then work it off the shaft. Same way, get it on, put it on there, get you a little wire, hook it on there, when down in there, fish it through and fish it up through the top, and there you go. Just hang it right there. Next step, get this surface on this right here clean. Gotta have that nice and clean or it'll leak. Leaves oil pressure, so make sure that's clean. I'm gonna get some brake parts cleaner and finalize that, getting it clean. I use a razor blade to scrape the gasket off. Make sure none goes down to the bottom end, to get that clean. Alright, so the piston, gonna have to put the rings on. Now, there's two thin, very thin rings. Can't really see it due to the lighting. Two little thin rings and then a spacer ring in the very middle. Gonna put down a very bottom slot. Obviously there's 3 slots right there. Work that on there and position the end gaps. One end gap, as you can see, is right there. The other one, let me find it, is right there. Can't really see it, but they're pretty much opposite facing each other. And just to tell you, this bigger side right here is the intake, and that's the exhaust side, because intake valve is bigger, exhaust valve smaller. Piston rings, there's going to be a really dark ring, real black dark ring, very sharp edges on each side. That goes in the very middle, so that goes in that second from the bottom slot. And then the lighter colored dark ring that has a little, I guess you'd call it a 45-degree angle on the edge. It's not sharp, so that one goes on the very top. That one goes on the top slot. Alright, I forgot to mention that the piston rings, when you install them, on the bottom little thin ones on the very bottom don't have numbers. They don't matter. The top two, make sure the numbers on the rings are facing upwards. As you can see, I got the piston in the right order. Exhaust, intake. Got the cam chain on. Use some assembly lube. I used white assembly lube. You can use regular motor oil. Make sure it's lubed properly in there. When you install the cylinder, make sure the rings are, as I discussed in the last clip, are aligned correctly. And then what you want to do now is get this base nice and clean, like I said in the previous clip, and I'm going to do that now, so stay tuned. Alright, got some brake parts cleaner, clean that base up. Now install the gasket. There's going to be little slots in the gasket. There's a slot on that side, a little slot on this side, piston's covering up, and then a slot on that side. There's a slot on that side, and that side. This side is the side right there with no slot in it. So install the gasket just like that. Alright, the only problem with the BBR kit, since the cylinder is shaped different and whatnot, the spring right here is too long when you install it into the BBR 120 cylinder. So you're going to need to cut that right there and bend it around and shorten this. After that, you'll be good. Alright, after you get the cylinder on, I got that on now, as you can see. Intake side on the right side. After that, you can either start getting this all together, or you can go to the head. That's what I'm doing. I got the head, just put in the parts washer. I got my valve tool that was made. We made it. Bolt up on the valve. Little L bracket thing. You twist it, tighten it down. Got this little cage right here. Push down the valve. Get magnet. Pull the little keepers out. And then after you do that, you're going to take all the valve parts out, and I'll have a little breakdown of that.